This is a Sports Catastrophe production. Hey there, hello, hello there. It's Jeff Cutter Diamond. Welcome me to another Sports Catastrophe birthday boy. And the birthday boy for today, August the 6th, is this man, Robin Van Persie. Robin Van Persie turns 38 today. He's a Dutch coach and was a former star striker, one of the best strikers of his generation. He is the all-time top scorer for Holland in their national team. He's actually an assistant manager at Feyenoord. He made his senior debut for Feyenoord during the 2002 season, which got him the UEFA Cup. After 5 years, he had troubles with management, so he decided to go to Arsenal for £2.75 million sterling, and as a replacement for Dennis Bergkamp, a fellow Dutch player. At Arsenal, he won the 2005 FA Cup. He would score 35 goals for them in 2011 and was actually captain of Arsenal in 2012 before joining the rivals Man U in 2012. His first season, he won the Premier League and got the most goals, 26. But injuries would ruin his Man U career, and he would leave for Fenerbahce in Turkey. He then rejoined Feyenoord on a free transfer, and and Feyenoord won the Dutch Cup. He has scored 50 goals for the Dutch, making their all-time top scorer. Been part of the World Cup rosters in 06, 10, and 14, and the European Championships in 2008, 2012. So yeah, he played for Feyenoord because he was Dutch and all that. And Arsenal needed a replacement for aging Dennis Bergkamp. But Van Persie came in May 2004 to sign. Feyenoord asked for £5 million, but Arsenal only gave him $2.75 million. Arsene Wenger decided to convert Van Persie from a left winger to a center forward. Said that he can play on the left side of the midfield or as a target man. Van Persie had a thing going and all that. Van Persie got yelled at for all that. So Van Persie did decent and all that. He was a unused substitute for Arsenal when they went to the Champions League final against Barcelona, which they lost 2-1. Van Persie seemed to not get anywhere, but he started to pick up pace roughly around 2011 when he scored all those goals for Arsenal. So, of course, injuries would ruin him in a sense. But 2012 was the year he really came through, scoring goals at a heavy pace. He ended up being 10th on the scoring list for Arsenal in history. Van Persie would score 30 goals for Arsenal in the 2012 season and become Arsenal's 8th all-time leading scorer at that time, 132 goals. Van Persie said he'd rather leave Arsenal. Van Persie transferred to Man U for £22 million, taking a 4-year deal. He decided to wear number 20 for the team, and would help Man U win the 2013 Premier League. He looked set to be a good Man U player, but injuries would ruin him, as I said. He would join Fenerbahce for a few years and then went to Feyenoord on a free transfer and decided to retire at the end of the 2019 season. Van Persie's international career, he was part of the roster in 2006. He played at all four of the Dutch matches and scored against the Ivory Coast via free kick. The Netherlands lost round 16. And in 2008, they lost in the second phase. He scored a couple of goals. In 2010, he was put on the roster and was named man of the match against Cameroon when the Dutch won to be group winners. Unfortunately, the Dutch would suffer their third finals loss in the 2010 World Cup to Spain's goal by Andres Iniesta. So it seemed to be okay for the Dutch. But in 2014, he shone on the stage. He was the guy who scored a couple of goals as Holland got revenge against Spain for what they did in 2010 in the 2014 World Cup by a score of 5-1. The flying header was one of the best goals of the tournament. He scored against Australia, which qualified the Dutch to the knockout stage. In the quarterfinals, he converted a penalty in the shootout against the Costa Ricans and then scored a penalty kick against Brazil in the third place playoff. In fact, Van Persie was the only player since 1966 to score with his left foot, right foot, and head. Well, as well as scoring from a free kick and penalty kick, but anyway. It's funny how he scored from his left foot, his right foot, and his head. Van Persie would be a GOAT for Holland after trying to qualify for the 2016 Euros, and he scored an own goal, which gave the Czechs a victory, meaning the Dutch could not qualify for Euros. So yeah, he's with Feyenoord now. He was born to an artistic family. His mother is a painter, a jewelry designer, and his father is a sculptor. Van Persie is married to a Moroccan and had 2 children. He converted to Islam in 2009. Kind of weird. So, yeah, he did very well for his teams and all that. 204 goals in his senior career with Feyenoord, Arsenal, Man U, and Federation, and 50 with the national team in Holland. Great job, don't you think? Anyway, I'm Jeff Diamond. Adieu.